Hi, all of my lovely friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel, and I am an energy healer and a medium. In today's video, I wanted to go over a series of videos to discuss what I wish my clients knew as a medium about their reading. So this is part one of what I wish my clients knew in a mediumship reading. So stay tuned. So I've done hundreds of readings, and many times the person that my client most wants to talk to will come through. That person will be in the reading and give evidence and show their love and memories and other information to my client. Now that happens 9 times out of 10. However, something I wish my clients knew, part one, is that me as a medium or any medium, we cannot control who comes forward in a reading. So you might come into a reading wanting to connect with your mom or your dad or your grandparents, or you just have somebody very specific in mind that you are coming to a reading for and they don't show up. Again, mediums, we don't have a control over what spirits, what family members of yours come through to communicate with us. We show up, and of course we set the intention for your highest and best, and we allow whatever family members come through, we allow and we give the messages. But 9 times out of 10, your family member that you really most want is going to come through, but there is a chance that they won't. And that doesn't mean that they don't love you. That doesn't mean that they're not thinking of you and they're not with you. There is a multitude of reasons why a family member might not come through in a reading. When we pass on, we still have lessons to learn, and we still have jobs and duties on the other side. So they might be performing a task that they are required to do. They might be in a learning situation. They might have already come through to you in a reading and they want to give another family member a chance. Maybe they have already come through in a reading and delivered the messages that they needed to deliver, and they're giving somebody else from your family or maybe your friends a chance to come forward. So I don't want my clients to think that just because the person that you most specifically want doesn't come through, that they are still not there, or that they don't love you, or that there's some kind of an issue. There's many things going on the back end. There's many things going on that other side of the veil that could be a reason for them to not come through or not step through. A lot of the times when I've asked my clients after a session is over and they didn't receive a family member that they most wanted, I asked them, well, have you been to a medium before? Have you already connected with them? And every single time I've asked that, the answer has been yes, that they've already been to a medium previously, a different medium, maybe a psychic or tarot card reader, and their family member that they most want to come forward has already come forward. And also 9 times out of 10, when I ask, that family member has come forward 2, 3, maybe 4 other times with other mediums. So I have helped my clients understand this, and they've been really grateful, but they've also asked me, what can I do, if anything, to maybe help increase the chances of this specific family member coming through? Is there something I can do? And my answer is always yes. So what you want to do is, and what I tell my clients now to do is, 3 or 4 days before the reading, start talking to your family member. Even if you can't hear them, believe me, they're there and they're listening and they can pick up on what you're saying to them. So 3 to 4 days before you have a reading with a medium, clients, you want to start talking to your family members. Hey, and I'll use me for example with my dad. I would say, hey Dad, I'm going into this reading on Friday. It might be Tuesday. Dad, I'm going into this reading on Friday. I really hope that you'll be there. I'm really looking forward to talking with you and connecting with you. And then I would just say that throughout the day. And then again on Wednesday, hey Dad, don't forget that reading's on Friday. If you could come through, maybe you could say X, Y, and Z so I know that you're there and just able to connect with me. And I would encourage my clients to do that as well. Something else that you can do as a client who's going to go see a medium and you want to try to help the chances of a specific family member to come through is to journal and write them letters. I have advised my clients to do this and it has really helped. I've had some of them come back and tell me, wow, I journaled things, and in my next reading, my mom came through and she knew and gave evidence about what I was writing in my journal to her. So like that just blew me away. So you can also write a journal to them. Now you can do that every day, even if you're not going to a medium, because your family members, again, they're always with you and they're going to know what you're writing to them in those journals. But especially if you're going to go see a medium and you want to help, build that energy of them coming right to them in a journal. And then something else that you can do is send up a prayer. Now, it doesn't have to be something long and drawn out. And if you're not into praying, it doesn't have to be that either. A prayer simply can be, hey, Dad, I'm going into this reading. I really would love for you to be there and have some time with me again. And just close your eyes for a moment and send that thought out into the universe. All three of those things have worked for clients that I've been working with in the past to help bring other family members through that they specifically wanted to talk to. But again, I do want to stress that the medium cannot control who comes through and that these steps are amazing steps. Even if they don't come through, just know that your family members, they are there with you. They saw and they heard your messages and they heard your prayers. There's just different multitudes of reasons why they might not come through, none of which means that they don't love you and they're not with you guys. So I just want to stress again that just because a specific family member doesn't come through that you're most specifically wanting to talk to, again, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. There's so many reasons behind it. And again, most of the time, like I've found, is that they've already come through in readings. So maybe they're just allowing someone else to come through for you. Maybe they're allowing different messages to come through. So again, the medium, me as the medium, cannot control what family member or what spirit is going to come or show up at your reading. And that is something in my part 1 that I really wish my clients would know, because I've been there. I've gone to a medium, and of course, if you followed my channel for long, you'll know that my father was killed. And when I go to a medium, 9 times out of 10, he's who I want to talk to the most. He's who I go to a medium to be, oh my gosh, I want to hear from my dad. I want to talk to my dad. And there have been readings where he has not come through. And I know, being in that other position as the client position, it does hurt. It's like, that's who I most wanted. But now that I'm in the seat of the medium, I understand that it's not in the control of the medium. And it's also not a reflection of how your family and spirit feels about you. And I hope that you guys have taken something valuable from this video. If you are on the client end, I hope that this has helped you understand maybe when you've gone to a reading and that person hasn't come through. I hope it's given you some comfort and some understanding. And then those of us that are mediums, I want you to know it's okay to let your client know that we cannot control who steps through. I would offer maybe another reading and say, hey, I could try again. We could do another reading later in time. Go ahead and book through my website and we'll try again. So I hope this video found great value for you guys. As always, in the description is my link tree to get a hold of me on Instagram, where I'm very active. You can DM me and ask me any questions. Follow me on Instagram, my Facebook, and of course the group Spirit Speaks, where if you are a medium, tarot card reader, Reiki person, and you just want a group of safe space to practice in, join that group Spirit Speaks. The link is in my link tree below. And as always, my lovely friends, thank you so much for watching this What I Wish My Clients Knew in Mediumship Part 1, and look for the rest of those very, very soon. See you later, my lovely friend.